By law, every 10 years, our federal government is required to do a census count of all the people living in the United States. By now, you should have received a questionnaire by mail. The information provides a snapshot which gives us a breakdown of who lives in the United States by gender, race, and age. 10 questions is all you need to answer about each person who lives in your home. It's important for households to fill out and return the form as soon as possible. Starting May 1st, census takers will begin visiting households which have not yet completed the questionnaire. Why is the census important? The data are used to determine the congressional makeup of a state and how much states, counties, and cities receive of the $400 billion the federal government annually allocates to hospitals, schools, transportation, and social service programs. Here in Chicago, federal aid finances many of the programs coordinated by the city's Department of Family and Support Services.
We receive federal funds for seniors in our senior centers, seniors who get Meals on Wheels. The other one that I think of so frequently is shelters. Homeless people, both sheltered and unsheltered, need to be counted, and we need to get children counted because the money that we get for early childhood education, which includes 0 to 5 years old, is directly corresponded to the census. If the young people are not counted, we don't get as much money as we would for youth programs.
As part of its outreach efforts to communicate the importance of the census, the city organized the Chicago Complete Count Committee. That committee is comprised of 12 subcommittees, which help to target hard-to-reach parts of the population, including seniors, veterans, the homeless, and ex-offenders. One of the populations the committee is focusing on is the disability community. The Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities Commissioner Karen Tamley is the co-chair of the Disability Subcommittee.
We're looking at different ways in which people with different types of disabilities receive information. For example, we're doing outreach in the blind community on radio programming to try to get the point across about the importance of completing the census.
Working together with area ethnic organizations, the Complete Count Subcommittee on Immigrants is addressing concerns immigrants may have about the census. Elisa Alfonso, with the Mexican American Legal Defense and Education Fund, is one of the Immigrant Subcommittee co-chairs.
Does fear exist? Definitely, but I would put lack of information as number one. And in many instances, people are saying, well, I'm glad you came to talk to us because we're hearing, you should be afraid of this, but we don't know what is really involved in the census. Most people think that you're going to get questions about immigration, so they're afraid they fill out the questionnaire, that information is going to be shared. I think when you get to the real grassroots, who the people are that you're trying to reach, those hot tracks that the Census Bureau refers to, the people that you want to respond to the questionnaires, their concerns are very different, and it's information. And once you sit down with them and explain what's at stake, things change.
Completing the 10-question census should take approximately 10 minutes. The information you provide is confidential. By law, it cannot be shared with anyone, including other federal, state, or local agencies, immigration agencies, or law enforcement. And assistance is available if you need help completing the form. Telephone assistance is available in English at 1-866-872-6868 or in Spanish at 1-866-928-2010. Questionnaire Assistance Center sites staffed by Census Bureau employees will be open through April 19th at community organization sites or city facilities such as libraries or in City Hall. For more information about the 2010 census, go to 2010.census.gov.
If the data is not correct, Chicago will be shortchanged, not for 1 year, but for 10 years will be shortchanged. Education, public safety, transportation, community development, all types of social services, we will be shortchanged. So today, I'm asking everyone here in Chicago to take part in the census.